Yo, 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 it's your boy, The Hood Floors. Y'all tuning in to the Rollback Show. Man, I got a special media guest. Young Bull just started a year ago and took off. I got ShotByE in the building. Go ahead, tell the people what's up, man.
Man, how you doing? Shit, I'm not used to being on this side of it, so bear with me just a little bit, but...
Talk your shit.
Shit, where you want me to start?
So, what was your first introduction to the scene?
Bro, real life, I wish I could even put an exact, word on it. I fully can't even explain that shit. Like, one day, I straight up seen this shit, and, I just never turned back type shit. Like, I was there, I seen that shit, I met a couple people, and after that, I picked up a little drone, and got tapped in with a few more people, and pretty much just started off from there. Like, one of my first events was, a legal event, and, bro, I went out there, met some, great people, bro. For example, shout out Her Rat Lens. He up in Florida now, bro. He really don't even be like that no more, but definitely a top dog in this shit for a long time. Bro, he helped me a lot with this shit when I started. Fucking him and then another homie, Smurf, bro. Between those two, both of them pushed me to do this shit a lot, bro.
Shout out Smurfy, yo.
For real. Between the two of them, it would be hard to say that I wouldn't be where I am today. So, a lot of them showed me the way with this shit for real. And then after those, I started going to, the actual shit. And shit just took off from there for real. And, bro, that's the best way I could put it for real.
Man, you named two good dudes for sure. I met Hood Rat Lens. I didn't even know he was as young as he was at the time when I met him.
Yeah.
And Shorty a dog with the visuals. So,
bro, I swear to God.
But, he moved to Florida. He's on the bigger and better things. But Hood Rat, I'm calling you to come back to the Shy. You got to come hop on this shit and talk your shit, Shorty. So, you say you've been in this thing a year. When was your first main event that, really blew your fucking mind?
Bro, the first big event I went to, so I'm not finna get into too much crazy detail with that part, but so Chicago versus everybody, the first one. For people that were there, y'all remember that shit. Y'all never gonna forget that shit. I know. At least for me, bro, I'm never gonna forget that shit. That shit was a different memory. I had literally just picked up my drone, and for people who know, back when my page was known as Erebus Films, that's what my page started as. A lot of people don't know that. It used to just be a drone page straight up, and I had picked up my drone, and I was out for Chicago versus everybody, but I lost all my fucking footage. And that's when I first got tapped in with Leon, because I asked him, because I literally had no clue. I flew drones my entire life. First time, I spent a fuckload of money on a nice-ass drone, no clue how to fly that bitch, took that to the city, and did what the fuck I could, and lost my shit. So here's a pro tip to all y'all DJI users. Make sure that you turn your drone off before you take out that battery, because if you don't, it's finna format that entire SD card. And trust me, you do not want to know the feeling of losing that footage. That was a rough one, man. But as you said, when it comes to pushing shit, that event, that was one of those things that really changed my perspective on this shit for real. It's the best way I could put it. I seen how that shit went down, and it was bro, that shit was crazy as hell, to put it mildly.
So, that night in Chicago versus everybody, give me a favorite memory. It don't matter, what spot, none of that shit. Just don't drop no names.
All I'm going to say is I remember this one specific orange car doing some crazy-ass shit. in a pretty memorable last spot. For those of you that know that shit for sure. But
What's the spot?
bro, I don't even know exactly the spot. That's the crazy spot. Bro, when it comes down to this shit, bro, half these spots, I type them up in my GPS. I swear to God, that shit pop up first, bro. I don't even be knowing that shit off memory. Bro, like, I swear to God, say I was to hypothetically type in lumber into my phone, no numbers, nothing. The full addy of lumber finna pop up.
Facts.
Like, that's just how that shit is, bro. Like, and that was when I first started, for real. So, like, bro, I was literally just there, and not only was I scared as hell, I seen that shit, and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
So was you at the statue?
Nah, where was it? Nah, that shit was downtown.
You didn't make it to the statue? Nah. Oh, you missed a hell of a time. Hey, but that downtown shit was definitely crazy.
Bro, to put that shit mildly, bro, like, that shit was an experience. That's, bro, all I can say. And only a few have came close since. On some real shit. Anybody that was out here for that event, though, shout out to your ass, because that was one for the books.
Definitely one for the books. Since you've been on the scene, if you had to pick a favorite swinger, who would it be?
Bro, that's not fair. Bro, you can't. Nah, bro, Bro, any swingers that hear this finna text me, they finna be like, bro, fuck. Alright. Everybody knows that I got my preference towards CTSVs. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna just keep it a bean, bro. Since the jump, Joe has always been one of my favorite swingers. I won't say it's not because of the car, because that car is wicked as shit, but he definitely up there. I'm not gonna lie, it's more of a list. I can't really put it on a...
All right, well, give me your top 5.
Can I include out of state? Like people I ever seen?
Yeah.
All right. So this ain't no particular order. Obviously, Joe on that. Mo, that man got that shit. He got bars for sure.
Shout out to New York.
Hell yeah. Motherfucking Fees.
Shout out to Philly.
Hell yeah. Shit. Fuck. I'm gonna have to pull something for these last two. Oof. Nah, I can't pull 2 out the top of my dome. We finna leave it at top 3, bro. We finna let Joe take it from Chicago, and Mo and then Fees. Shout out to them out of state boys, but
Facts.
God damn.
So, if you could pick 3 spots to visit frequently, what 3 locations would you pick?
Shit, the statue, that shit is, bro, I wish I had footage from that spot. Like, I wish I had drone footage. I wish I had camera footage. Bro, that spot, I wish.
Was fucking insane.
To put that shit mildly, man. Like, that shit. I be looking through the iPhone memories some days, and I'm like, bro, I wish I posted that shit. We got the statue for one. Fuck, what was it? Bro, we were hitting it all of last winter. It was like 43rd and... it wasn't Pulaski. What was it? It was... Yeah, here's the best way. Fuck, was it right in front of that Whole Foods? Shit, y'all finna hear me think out loud, because that's just how I am, real shit. But, fuck. Bro, anybody who was out last year, they know that there was this one spot. There's a nice little shopping mall off on the little side, and I swear it's right in front of Whole Foods, thinking about it, low-key. But we hit that shit all of winter. And the amount of times I got memories when it comes to Big Blue, shout out. When it comes to fucking that loud-ass deafening G8, bro, shout out. Fucking, like, the amount of memories I got from that spot alone is crazy, man. And, shit, last and final spot, bro. Ford, man. Oh, hey, okay, no. I'm finna take a look. Side topic real quick. Can someone explain to me? Like, I know someone listening is gonna be able to have an answer to this. Why could we not just swing it forward? Like, what is the issue with us just taking forward? Like, real shit. Like, don't nobody use that shit. We not finna harm nobody. That's an open lot. Like, bro, it's shit. In my opinion, it make more sense than taking over a fucking intersection. But fuck it, I guess.
Hey, so we've been shouting out to
Hell yeah.
to Mayor Brandon. Told him, give us Forest City. They'll never see motherfuckers on an intersection again. Because that's the one place we could have 4 fucking pits. You could have a beginner pit, and the rest of them is adult pits.
Nah, real ass shit, bro. And, bro, with how big that shit is, bro, you can literally have people, bro, the opportunities are endless because a lot of people look at this shit and they love to say there's no skill in this shit. But take those 3 drivers that I named as my top 3, and I guarantee you, just off the top of my head, I could name at least 5 more that could easily do more than just donuts in there. And I've seen them do it. And, like, I don't know. Like, I think a lot of it also plays into the factor of there really ain't no close tracks to us. Like, there really ain't a lot of places we could take this shit to go. Like, and, bro, I've looked. Like, the closest place that I've really found that allows, like, drifting type shit is a little spot up in fucking Wisconsin. And, bro, shout out to that spot. Real ass shit. Because they've shown me personally nothing but love. And that's what I speak on. I speak on how I get treated personally. But, like, that's a cool little drive up there for one. And I'm going to be real. I've thought about it. If I buy a little swing car real quick and decide that I want to go bring it to the track, does it really make sense to drive 2 hours in a car that's literally going to get thrown sideways at a wall with the intention of breaking it? Like, I'm not saying you obviously not going to try and break your car, but, like, you going to know damn well there's a chance that you're finna break that bitch. How logical is it to do that without being anywhere close to your crib? Like, 2 hours away from the crib, it don't really make sense to be taking that risk. And, like, that play a lot into it. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can be done to move us off into better avenues, but I think there's a lot that go into that shit.
It is a lot that go into it, but at this stage in this shit, it's time for us to start making a transition to bigger and better, because the street shit be cool, but just imagine being at a legal spot just for us. We could be daytime to the nighttime with this shit. And who gonna say something? You know what I'm saying? Long as we handling our business. Like, it's enough of us. On any given main event night, we got anywhere from 3,000 to 8,000 people outside.
Nah, literally, shit, I could tell you right now for a fact, I know at least a dozen people that are out right now. And it's a motherfucking, right now it's 10:45 on a random ass Sunday, bro. Like, and that's a dozen people. Like, and when it come down to it, it's been proven in other states that there's money that could be made in this shit for real. Like, take for example, we took a trip up to a event for hooligans. Shout out to them because they showed a lot of love to us, especially inviting us out and all that shit. But shout out hooligans. For example, like, they literally had they police working that event. That's who was there as security. And I can tell you from experience, I could not get nowhere near that damn pit to get videos. So that bitch was packed. Like, they made money off that bitch for sure. Like, they sold out a full-ass, like, arena type shit. And we drove 3 hours out the way for that shit. So, like, if we driving 3 hours from Chicago to some random-ass town in the middle of Indiana, I guarantee you there's money to be made in Chicago. Shit, NASCAR might have went down, but, bro, I guarantee you there's some shit that could stick, bro.
For shit show. NASCAR went down because don't nobody want to see NASCAR.
Hell no.
In Chicago. They want to see, in Chicago, niggas want to see niggas doing nigga shit like we do. Like,
doing dumb shit.
We about the action.
Literally.
NASCAR got
bro.
fucking rained out. Fucking
How much money they spend just to get rained out?
like 3 to 5 million and only made 600,000. That's insane. Spent all this fucking money for what?
That's a waste, bro.
When you could give us for a city, and we could probably make 600,000 in a couple weekends. Like
some shit, bro.
Like no bullshit. Like,
bro, there's definitely money to be made in this shit for real. Like, I don't know. I think that's the avenue that gotta get peeped. Cause as much as shit from the city aspect, the way I look at it, the city make a fuckload of money off of taking these cars, trying to get tickets, shit like that. And I respect it. Shit, everyone gotta have a hustle. But there's also money to be made on the other aspect. Because if you embrace the shit, there's a lot more of an opportunity that you're going to get more people to come out here and shit. You might even be able to make this a bigger thing than some other states. I know, for example, shit, Vegas, they has got like a SEMA event that go on yearly. Don't get me wrong. SEMA,
I go to SEMA
hell yeah.
often. I missed it this year.
Bro, I'm low-key looking at going. Or fucking, I want to go. Just book a little last-minute trip type shit. Bro, that's how a lot of this shit be, relaxed shit. But, like, bro, take that, for example, bro. That's some shit that go on yearly, and it's only going bigger and bigger with more official companies. And, bro, they got a whole burnout pit. They got all that shit, and that shit's officiated, well-ran. And fuck it, man. Like, that's the way to go. Like, don't get me wrong. This street shit, bro, that's all we got right now. But if we had an opportunity to do something different, I think a lot of people would probably much rather not take the chance of risking their life, risking their freedom, just to see some cars go in circles. Because, shit, I'm not going to lie. Me, personally, when I started this shit a year and some months ago, I did not start this shit for no type of fucking chaos, no type of shit like that. I started this shit for the simple aspect of I love cars, I love photography, I love videography. And this was a way that I could combine the two of them and just fucking create a fucking raw-ass hobby.
That's what's up. So since we talking about photos and videos, man, what's your favorite shooting style?
Shit. Fuck, bro. It's so situational. Because, okay, I do it through a few different avenues. Because, like, okay, if you someone who flying a drone, the biggest thing that I know that I felt was, bro, you only get horizontal video unless you got, like, you could probably tell me this. Which one flips over to vertical? It's the Mini 3 Pro? That's right. I thought it was one of the new ones. Unless you got one of the super new, like, Mini 3 Pros or something like that, you're not getting that opportunity for vertical mode. And, bro, cropping that footage, and even for me, when I first started this stuff, I didn't know nothing about no export settings. I didn't know nothing about no color grading. I didn't know nothing about no editing. Like, I started this shit from absolutely nothing, and I just talked to motherfuckers and tried to learn everything that I possibly could. So, like, bro, with the drone shit, the best thing I could say is find your own style with that shit. Because everyone, when it comes to drones in specific, bro, everyone's starting to hop on that shit. And there's a lot of ways that shit could look real similar. So there's a lot of ways that you got to find ways to differentiate. And I feel like that's the way it is with a lot of shit, even moving into the camera shit. Because the main thing that I realized when you look from every different media person or different media photographer, like videographer to videographer, photographer to photographer, the main difference is the way that they see it, the way they edit it, and the way they interpret it. Because everyone tells their own story with their videos. And
nah, that's fact. Them videos definitely tell a story.
That's where your creativity got to come into play for real. And, I mean, that even go back to, like, the legal aspect. Because, I mean, shit, fucking me, I'm not going to name names on this, but I know me and multiple homies have literally had conversations like, man, to a degree, this shit be getting boring. Like, we just filming cars going in circles, and our creativity the only thing that be making these videos for real. And that's why a lot of us really have started to look for more legal events. And, like, for example, that's why we were willing to make that 3-hour drive up to motherfucking Indiana. So if you are an out-of-state place with a legal event, shit, hit me. I'll see what I can do. But when it comes down to it, like, shit, we all got our own shit for real. But just to answer that a little bit better, for example, when it comes to actual settings-wise, as much as I would love to say 4K, 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 there's no point in shooting in 4K because when you export that bitch and you post it on IG, it's going right back to 1080p anyways, which means Instagram's going to compress it. So for me personally, I'd rather just compress it down myself and make sure that I can hold it to the finest quality before I let a system essentially grab my video and pick and choose how the quality wants to look, because there's only so much that you can really control with this shit, so I try to control as much as I possibly can.
So my question for you is, if Instagram compress it and fuck shit up, why not start a YouTube channel?
See, low-key, that's what a lot of people have been saying. And even, shit, I just started mine. Like, a lot of people, like, you'll realize a lot of media ends up actually switching over to YouTube. There's a few reasons for it, to be honest. And I wouldn't even just say it's for quality. Because, like, when it comes to YouTube, there's better monetization. You could, there's better quality. You could reach people better. And when it comes down to it, it's a longer attention span. Like, the way I see it, when you're watching a YouTube video, you're going to sit down for, like, anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes to sit down and watch that video. When you scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you're only sitting there for a couple seconds per video. The attention span is not there for real.
Facts. And that's a ode to the times we living in. Like, everybody attention span super fucking short. Nobody has, like, long enough attention spans. That's why artists don't make 2-verse music.
Like the shit.
Man, get your ass over here. Leon here.
Whoa.
The first time Leon actually been in the studio while we recording it, he won't get on the mic. I'm going to talk this shit. He going to get on the mic. Man, come on, dog. Hop on.
Hey, I'll say this shit right up on here. Shout out to Leon for real, because he's one of those people when it comes to drones. Here, I'll drop names when it comes to that shit. Leon.
Always drop my name. I'm cool.
Bro, Leon, Super 61, shout out to both of y'all for real. Because when this shit started and I was for real on this drone shit, that's who was for real helping this shit. Like, that's who was putting me on game, and that's who was pointing me in the right way. So, like, bro, all I can say is props.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That ain't it. I think that's the one over there.
Minor intermission real quick.
Man.
It's cool.
But, man, when I tell you, motherfucking, it was crazy how I got on the scene. Like, shit was mad crazy. And since I've been on this bitch, I done made countless friends. Motherfucking, it's been a time. Like, would you say the community feel ain't what it used to be?
Oh, nah, 100%, bro. Like, the best way that I could word this shit for real, when I started this shit, the way that people embraced people is crazy. Like, people used to openly be cool with people. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a kid where when I was originally in this setting, by no means did I feel safe. I was on guard 24/7. And there was a specific point in time, I'm not going to say it's like that anymore. I'm definitely still on guard. Trust me on that. But when it come down to it, there was a certain point where you could for real walk around like, yeah, like majority of these people is cool. And like, for the most part, shit straight. Now it's like, bro, you don't know what finna happen. Like, literally, that shit straight up craziness. And that's why real shit, as much as I'm a photographer, videographer, I see this shit as a documentarian on some real shit. Because when it comes to my page, I'm going to show what happened, good, bad, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like any given random night, I used to pop out dolo. But when we having big events, I definitely used to have security with me. It wasn't shit but my little brothers, but
I be out there by myself, man.
Oh, nah.
You be in the cut though. you don't even talk to people.
Hey, if I walk into the pit, y'all won't even know, man.
Exactly. If you know, you know. Other than that, most motherfuckers don't know.
Yeah, you ain't even gonna recognize it.
Hell no. I mean, bro, to be honest, that's the way a lot of this shit should be for real. Like, I mean, bro, a lot of this shit should be smooth as fuck. Like, there should be no reason for none of this extra shit. Because, I mean, bro, as I was saying earlier, like, when I started this shit, bro, I was coming out because I love cars. And I loved being able to mix my hobby of photography and videography in with that shit. So, like, when you look at...
Let me ask you something. What would you do next with your camera shit?
I'm going back to a drone. I need to get back in the skies. You mean, like, what's the next step?
Like you shooting car shit now, like what else would you shoot? What's the next thing? What else would you want to shoot next?
See, I'm going to be completely honest. One of the things I've started doing now, I've started trying to work with a lot more car shops and stuff like that to try to get to a more legal aspect. But that's the one thing I've been trying to figure out, because I'm going to be completely honest. If anybody listening has anything that they are looking to get filmed, videography, photography-wise, feel free to let me know, and we could work something out for sure. Because I'm not opposed to filming anything at this point. Like, at this point, this is something that I've actively been trying to pursue for a while, and there's nothing that I see is off the table anymore. So,
hey, I think that's what I be telling a lot of the shooters. I be like, the car shit is kind of where you start at, and then it's like after that you can go in any direction.
No, yeah, like
that shit's just an introduction, because like a lot of people got cameras but they don't have nothing to shoot. You got a camera and you got some dope shit to shoot. You know where the location's at and all that, so you get to practice. You have fun practicing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get good as hell. And then you never know. Next thing you know, you selling your skills.
Well, nah, exactly. Well, I mean, even for example, like just a short term, like within the last year, I've gone from a drone and first learning how to completely edit to macking my drone into a building, which we'll probably get into that. We'll probably get into that at some point. But picking up another camera and learning how to, like, I had never owned a camera in my life. I had taken a little class up in high school on photography, and then I went and bought an expensive-ass camera that was way out of my budget and way too high-tech for anything I knew. And I just learned that thing ever since. And to get to the point where I am today, to where I have the availability to take paid shoots, it's a blessing for real.
Hell yeah. Once you start getting paid for your shit, that's how you know it's for real. That's how you know you got some motherfucking skills, man.
No, literally, it's blessings is all I can say for real.
You know, I think a lot of people, too, in the car scene, they be scared to charge, man.
Bro, no, I swear.
They be like, I do this for the love, but can't charge. You motherfuckers can do shit for the love and get money at the same time. That's literally the dream. Literally. A lot of people be like, man, I can't. They trying to be too humble, man. Look, man. Bro, sometimes you like, look, if you can't make ends meet, why are you doing it? Then you're not gonna be doing it for a long time. You want to do it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because this shit ain't cheap.
You could do it for fun and make money. Don't let like. Them two things can go together very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people try to separate that shit, man. Them shits go together like peanut butter and jelly. God damn it. Like,
shit go hand in hand for real.
Like, that shit, like, yeah. That should be the goal.
Because watching y'all, this shit ain't cheap. I done seen
the shit's
Nick.
not cheap. The shit you got to go through with this shit's not cheap. All that.
Yeah, I done seen Nick motherfucking buying lenses that's $1,200. All type of wild ass shit. I done seen Leon tear his drone up.
Drones up.
Gotta motherfucking get a new one for the before the next weekend hit. Like,
bro, that was literally some shit that I was contemplating recently. Like, or as I just said, fuck, I guess we finna get into it now. I had literally picked up my drone, and that's what I started my page on. That's what really blew my shit up. But I got that bitch, and I wasn't even filming nothing car-related. I was downtown. I forever hate the north side for this shit. Fucking macked my shit into the side. Fuck the North Side, bro. I swear
Y'all
to
parking
God.
is trash. All y'all got is restaurants, goddamn it.
And they overpriced as hell. Fuck the North Side. Back to the point.
Yeah.
Fucking macked my drone into a building, bro. I was down for a minute after that shit. That drone, fuck. How much?
If you get a drone, y'all gotta have insurance, man.
Get insurance.
Anybody who gets a drone, y'all gotta get some motherfucking insurance.
Please,
man.
hear it from me, bro. I understand shit be tough, bro. Like, I understand bread be
Because
rough.
if you crash that shit and you break it, man, you're gonna pay. I don't know how much you're gonna pay, but you're gonna pay a lot. You're gonna have to buy a whole. It's gonna be the same amount as buying a whole new drone type shit.
Yeah, it's buy a new drone moment. Like, real shit, I macked my shit, and that was a cool 2 bands that I had spent down the drain. And, like, that's 2 right there. And then right after that, I had went, bought an overpriced ass camera, bro. Fucking, that shit was essentially another 2 bands right there. And then fucking right after that, that camera broke eventually too, mid-shoot. Fucking, that shit took a shit. That's another 2 bands on a new camera. Shit, I don't
How
even
your
want
camera just stopped working? That shit don't even.
Bro, you telling me, bro.
Yeah,
so
that shit's crazy.
the store's
You sure the battery ain't died or something? Or?
Nah, the repair center told me my shutter fucked up.
Oh, okay. You see, look, what? So look, this is what people gotta know too. When you buy used cameras, they got a shutter count. Hey, Raw, ain't that what it is?
Yeah, it's a shutter count.
It's a shutter count. Yeah, it's got a certain limit on your shit. Otherwise, it breaks, it gets stuck, or some shit.
Think about it like a high mileage ass vehicle. If you buy that bitch with a lot of miles, that bitch is gonna wear out. And take it from me, there's nothing worse than being mid-paid shoot and your camera breaks and you gotta look at a dude and be like, oh my, I have no clue what just happened. I am terribly sorry. I gotta figure this shit out.
Hey, look, and I think you can figure out. You know how many shutter pictures you got when you look at the files, the number.
You
The
gotta
file number has a number. When you shoot on the camera, you pull that shit up on your computer. The files will have a number, and sometimes it's like it'll tell you how many pictures have been taken. They can reset it, but sometimes they don't reset it. That's just a little something, you know.
And if y'all ever do not know some shit, literally just go to YouTube. Do not just not know it. Just go to YouTube. Because take it from me. The amount of times that I literally go to YouTube mid-edit is astronomical. Like,
Oh yeah.
anytime I'm doing a big edit, I'm probably finna hit YouTube at some point just to make sure that I'm doing something properly, to make sure that it looks right. Like, when it comes down to it, shit, quality over quantity for real.
What's the tip for all the new shooters?
Keep shooting.
What you mean?
Just don't stop. As long as you keep shooting, you finna continue getting better, and you gonna continue putting yourself in a better position. The one thing I can say is, bro, like, I've had so many hiccups with this shit. Bro, I'm damn near, like, 10 bands into this shit for real. That also leads me back to the point of, bro, make people pay for your shit. That shit is not cheap. But when it comes down to
And
it,
time
bro,
is the most expensive thing.
no,
by the way.
For real.
Time is the most expensive thing, by the way.
Because you can't get that time.
Oh, hell no, you can get $1 back, you get $1 back, you get $2 back. You can't get 1 minute back. Goddamn it.
That bread always gonna come back, but the amount of hours that we spend on these edits and shit, that shit is not gonna come back. And that's why also, if you ever see someone taking your fucking content, say some fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God.
Hey, you know I've
You talking to the king and say some shit. Folks be on motherfuckers' ass.
I let up, man.
Barely.
Me and him was just talking about this shit. Like, me and him just had a whole conversation about this shit. He's like, hell yeah, I'm on ass. And tell me why I wake up today, I see some fucking page from New York fucking took a whole ass edit. And, like, I ain't talking about no little edit. I'm talking about an edit that I dead ass spent hours on that motherfucker.
And
like,
get
think about
10
that.
million views in a week type
No,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. Like, real ass shit. Like, don't get me
Hey,
wrong.
look, yeah, motherfuckers taking shit, man. Hit them up on Instagram, man. And tell them of us, look, we be out here on these streets, crashing cars, going to jail, getting tickets, all kind of shit. You can't have this footage, man. You can't just have this.
Like
I appreciate you like it, but you just can't have this. This is a message to all over the motherfucking world. All you motherfuckers that's taking my shit.
All you motherfuckers out there stealing footage.
Stealing everybody's shit, not just my shit. Everybody's
shit.
Everybody. And you know what's crazy is that they steal so much shit, bro. It's like just the footage from Chicago gets circulated all over the world.
I swear.
So all over the world, it's not the Bay. It's Chicago, Joe. They be like, damn, Chicago got that shit. It's like, but you know, for real, it's the Bay. You know, the Bay Area. You know, shout out to the Bay and shit or whatever.
Yeah, the Bay started this shit. Like, a lot of people don't know that. And I actually, the first intro podcast, the intro episode we did, I said it was going on since the 70s. I did the research. It started in the early 80s. That's the crazy part.
Oh, okay.
Like, fucking what? The 80s?
Bro, like, okay.
Takeover's been going on since the 80s.
It's the 80s.
Bro, like, take it.
Of that shit.
Take it from a fucking young, bro. I seen some old, I looked that shit up when I first started. See, I'm a motherfucker where I'm finna do my research on this shit. A lot of motherfuckers, they just pop out. They have no clue what the fuck they getting into, bro. I looked into this shit real life before I popped out. Like, I seen, like, film footage of, like, fucking, what was it, Fox bodies. I seen film footage of Fox bodies and Impalas fucking that shit up, and that shit was overly hard.
How'd
like,
you find the car scene, though?
Bro, deadass, I could not even explain that shit. Like, I wish I had words for that shit.
That's how it be, though.
Deadass, I don't even know. Like, I can't even put words to it for real.
Social media?
Bro, it started with social. And then fucking, I had seen this shit one time and met a couple people, and it just took off from there for real. Like, fucking, bro, I seen this shit one time, and I was like, bro, this shit is lit as fuck. And because, bro, as we talked about, bro, back then, everybody used to be hella fucking, like, community shit. Like, real ass shit. I did not know nobody. I'm an anti-social ass motherfucker. Like, if I do not know you, I'm not finna talk to you. That's why, bro, I preached for the longest time on my page. I said, if you see me, do not walk up to me. Like, I am not friendly. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a little bit nicer now. I kind of have to be. But I'm a little bit nicer on that shit now. But, like, back then, I remember specifically Chicago versus everybody. I was leaning up on my car. And there was this one specific person. If he hearing this, shout out to you. I'm not going to say no names. But I remember very specifically this motherfucker joint in mouth. He walking around, no clue who I am. And, like, we know for a fact we do not know each other. He just dapped me up, asked me how I'm doing, asked me how my day going, all that shit, like, cool as fuck. And, like, that's how that shit was in the beginning. Now you be walking out there, you be seeing people fucking me mugging you.
Shiesties on. Can't see nobody face and shit.
Hell yeah. And I mean, bro, I started from the jump. I pulled up in a shiesty, and I'm at the point now, bro, y'all know what I look like. Y'all know my face. Y'all know that shit. Like, that's why I say, like, for the longest time, I said, don't walk up to me. At this point, y'all know what the fuck I look like. Shit, the amount of people that I've realized this shit, there's too many people. This is the thing I don't like, to be honest. And I'll say this, too. Like, this is the one downside to people knowing what you look like. It gets to a point now where I know that I be out there, and there's more people that know me than I know them. And that's something you got to stay on guard about, especially in Chicago.
Yep, for sure.
That's why I used to stay out when we had, like, real big events. Yeah. That's why I used to have my little brothers out there on security. Because
everybody knew who you was with the flowers.
Yeah, I be in the moment, like, living and shit. Like, you got to watch my back.
You be out there in the middle of the pit.
Just turn the fuck
shit.
Up.
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You used to be on the other side of the pit. I hear you over there yelling and shit. I'm on one side. This car spinning everything. I still see you through the smoke. Flowers. Loud
bright ass colors and shit.
No, for real. Like, but like, and it's so crazy because, like, you know, I'm pretty much a nigga that show love to everybody. So, like, I wasn't never really worried about shit, but I always, like, you never know who gonna come out to this shit. As it started to get bigger and bigger and bigger, I'm like, shit, the ops might be up at this motherfucker. I gotta have motherfuckers on point for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I be too in tune with the community and partying and shit while I'm being who I am. Gee, it was funny as hell. The police thought I was a host at one point in time.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was a host. And I ain't shit but a public figure when I come out there. Like,
I'm a socialite. He said, I'm a socialite.
I'm here to show love and motherfucking let these motherfuckers who got hands swing around these flowers. That's what I come out.
Flower cone.
Hey, and that's also another thing I'm finna say. Shout out to all the fucking swingers that used to slide.
Yeah. Hey, you know who gets I think, you know who gets the least amount of credit, bro, in the whole scene? It's the swingers, bro.
Yeah, shit.
If we talking about some international scale shit,
Yeah.
Like in the city, they probably get the most love. But the city is a very small piece of the world.
Yeah.
You go outside of that, then it's like, motherfuckers don't, like, no disrespect, motherfuckers don't care who in the car, to be real. Like, they should,
They really
but like
should.
outside, they don't connect to like people inside the cars or whatever. I don't know.
Bro,
So they just be looking at they look at other shit, you know. So then I feel like the individual drivers don't get the love that they need, international wise type shit.
Bro, exactly. And it goes back to the same shit that I was saying earlier. Like, bro, some of these people real life could slide. Like, I've seen a lot of these people go to tracks and fuck with some of these people on tracks in real life. And that just shows, like, we just need a place to let this shit go. And, like, when it comes to, like, these drivers, like, this shit takes skill. Like, the amount of times that I'll be out and I'll just be out doing my own thing, and I will literally put my camera back up in its spot because I know that ain't nothing decent. I'm finna be wasting my expensive-ass SD cards, putting my expensive-ass camera at risk for what? Because the same thing they was talking about on safety, bro, I would say this shit straight. I have no ops. I have none of that shit. I show love to everybody I possibly fucking can, but I still have situations that I'd rather not be in, and I'll leave it at that. But, like, bro, I'm just a kid that be running around with a fucking camera. Like,
yeah, y'all got beef with motherfuckers, man. Let that shit go.
And if you at the meets, that shit don't fucking apply. We said this shit since last fucking year. If you out at a spot, bro, let that shit go. You'll catch him at another time.
Yeah, catch them when ain't nobody. If y'all got beef with a motherfucker, the meet should be automatic no-fly zone.
Right. What's it called when they play tag?
Y'all
Safe base.
motherfuckers,
That
y'all
should be base.
motherfuckers. It's an automatic peace treaty the moment you step into a meet because
As soon as you hear them tires.
it's 1,000 people lives at risk out there, man. And it ain't just about you and your beef with this nigga. And 9 times out of 10, the beef you got with this nigga, something petty and small. Like,
Hell yeah.
live a little, because niggas die a lot.
Too often.
Damn.
Especially where we live, too. Like,
Dropping gems.
Nah, for real, man. It's super unfortunate. Like, a lot of people, like, last year when that shit happened and them people got shot, like, I was on my way to that location and something told me don't go, so I didn't. And then I look in the telechat and they talking about motherfuckers shot up.
you talk about where...
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Nah, I was fucking there, bro. That shit was
okay.
cashed.
Yeah, that shit was bullshit. I remember that.
So, but that was my first experience with that shit. Because when I said that, I looked at the meets as like, okay, when we say that shit off limits at the meets, I've always gone to the meets, bro. We grow up around this shit. We've seen this shit our entire life. That's supposed to be somewhere that we supposed to go and just let ourselves be type shit. I've always looked at that shit real life as therapy to a degree. So, like, to come out there and still be on guard the same way, that's crazy. Like, there's too much that we got going on in our normal day-to-day life to be bringing that to somewhere where we already out here doing dumb shit.
Real shit. Motherfuckers already out there on some retarded shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Hey, I got a question for you, though. Have you ever been attacked by lot lizards?
I think I'm a little too young to, like, apply to that shit. I've been going down Cicero a couple times, seen them walk past the car.
No. I'm talking about the car meat lot lizards.
Oh, hell nah,
The
bro. I
scat
keep my...
booties.
Nah. It's a PSA real quick. If you see me and my camera, don't come near, bro. Please. Do not come near. I have said this shit on multiple occasions. If you a female that I'm fucking with and I see you with the meats, it's cut. It's cut. Real shit.
It's over with.
He say he don't want no scat booty.
Bro, nah, it ain't even just that, bro. Nah, that's cooked, bro. When it comes to the meats, I'm not gonna lie. You will find your far and few, like, cool people, but more often than not, I'm not even gonna lie, that should be downright disgusting to me. That's me personally.
Hey, so look, my bad. Look, I want to ask you something.
Nah, you good.
Did you go out of town and shoot yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I've been to New York. I've been to Louisville. Fucking Indy.
Yeah, I'm tweaking.
I've been to a few spots. So yeah, we got a few spots.
I want to go to
coming
New
up
York, Joe.
Bro, New York was so fucking lit, bro. Like,
I want to see that bridge shit, man. Whatever that parking garage shit or whatever that was.
Bro, they
I couldn't even fly the drone in there, but I just want to see that shit.
You can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't see it.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. I seen people do that shit before. I was in that bitch and I seen it was a Mini. I seen a Mini up over my head. I was, what? I think I could, actually, yeah. Alright, if this is who I think it is, yeah, nah, it gotta be. Shout out at Dispense on IG. Fucking his ass. Yeah, mad small page, and bro, everyone know I try to show love to as many pages as I possibly can. But when it come down to it, I remember, I'm pretty sure he snuck that bitch in there.
Oh, okay.
And
What's his name?
At Dispensed.
Okay. Yeah, shout out him.
That shit was overly lit. And I know there was someone that got that shit up on that bridge shit too. That bridge shit was crazy because fucking...
That bridge shit is in L.A. though, ain't it?
Nah, bro, that shit was...
Okay, we talking about different bridges then.
Maybe.
No. They definitely got a bridge in New York that they take over.
Okay.
No, yeah,
I'm talking about the bridge that I think it's All Day Productions be shooting or some shit.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, bro. Shout out Zalday, bro. Not only has that man showed me so much love throughout this shit, that man is hands down the best FPV pilot in this shit. Like, bro, those hand-built shits are fucking something different. For real. Anybody who I know that I be talking to about this shit for real knows that's the next move for real. Like, because that's the next level to this shit. Anybody who be throwing these fucking FPVs around for real, bro, those hand builds are something fucking different.
You ever flew one of those? You ever flew an FPV drone?
Bro, I hop on a sim.
Okay. Those things different. They real different.
Oh, hell yeah. Shit, I throw a little bit of a sneak in that bitch. Fucking, I've been throwing down a lot of sim work, just getting ready for that bitch. Just because, bro, PSA, anybody who don't know a lot about drones, if you think you could just buy like a DJI Avata, like a DJI FPV, throw the goggles on and get to flying, I'm gonna tell you right now, you is sadly mistaken, bro. You about to put in at least hours on a little sim, just trying to figure out how to get that shit down. So that's why I say I've been working my shit down on sim.
DJIs, you don't even fly DJIs. DJI drones fly them motherfucking self, man.
I realize
those things fly besides the DJI FPV. You know, unless
shit.
you got that, unless you got it on manual.
I mean, shit, I had a Mavic 2 Zoom. Anybody who was wondering what the fuck I ever started on or wanted any type of clip or fucking, I can't even think of the right word. Anybody who wanted any type of insight on what the fuck I started on drone-wise, my shit was a Mavic 2 Zoom, bro. Probably the cheapest shit you probably could have got. And I swear to God, you literally, that shit would have done circles on its own. That shit would have followed you on its own. Like, if you know how to work that bitch properly and you're not stupid with it, bro, you easily could get that shit done. And if you live in Chicago, do not ever put that bitch in fucking tripod mode. That's how I macked my shit.
The fuck? Oh, it just went straight sideways and hit some shit or something?
Nah, bro, my shit was in tripod, and I was north side, and I was looking. It was like a little crosswalk. I'm picturing this shit in my head. There was a little crosswalk between two buildings, and it was like like above ground crosswalks. You know what I'm talking about? It's like
a viaduct type shit?
Like the little skater shit that they got?
It's like, bro, because they have like them like fancy ass shit. So it's like two apartment buildings, like, and there's a street in between the two of them, but there's like a walkway connecting the two of them type shit.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Some walkway shit.
Yeah, like some walkway shit. But it was like an enclosed glass one, and like there was a sunset you could see through it, and that shit looked raw. So I put the fucking drone up, and I had my shit in tripod mode. For those of y'all that don't know what tripod mode is, essentially that shit just limits the amount of power that it puts to your propellers per se.
Oh, that's motors. What it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
use that shit.
That good old Windy City, that shit gave me a nice little push to the side. So I pushed full throttle to the other way.
So tell them what tripod mode is for, Joe.
Oh, well, the best way I could describe it is extremely cinematic, slow-moving things. So, like, if you're trying to make sure that your camera's extremely still and there's not a lot of movement or shake or anything like that.
Like, if you flying it, sometimes you push the joystick a little too hard and it fucks up your nice little smooth movement.
Exactly.
If you put it on tripod mode, it sticks to one speed or something, right?
Exactly. Or so I wouldn't say stick. You can make it like on some cruise control shit, but you could also put it to where it essentially limits. So like say you full throttle up, you could only go to like say like a max 5 mile per hour limit. So like for that, it makes sure that everything's like dumb smooth, and pretty much it makes sure that it's like a gradual increase in speed, if that makes sense. So it doesn't make that footage super choppy. But so when the wind caught my shit, I did not have nearly enough power to push that shit the other way. So that shit went straight into a building. I'm damn sure that smacked somebody's window, bro. So imagine, like, real shit.
Stories up, like multiple stories
bro,
up.
Yeah, I'm talking halfway up the building, bro. Like, I'm just imagining, like, you just, like, sitting in bed, and all you hear is...
Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. Right. You look over, all you see is a drone falling down your thing.
You just see like green and red lights flashing.
Yeah, my first thought is I'm going to jail.
Real no.
I was like, I'm cooked, bro. I was like, it's raps.
Yeah, man, the Mavericks is that shit, man. I got a Maverick. I crashed all my Mavericks. I say if you got a drone, push them bitches to the max. Like, if you get a drone and you don't have insurance, you're going to fly it scary. And the best shots be the shits where you pushing your shit to the max. So
hell yeah.
Go and get your insurance. You got 2 replacements a year. Try to use those replacements. Use both. I use both every time. And every time I renew my insurance, I make sure that I use both. Because you get a brand new drone after you total that bitch.
Hey, nah, real shit. I've heard
as long as you bring it back, you can't just like have that motherfucker fall in the water and then like try to go get a new drone. No, you got to give them the drone. So crash it, let the propellers fall off and the wings break or whatever they're called, and
make sure you go
brand
fishing.
New one.
Yeah, bro, there's too many people that I know. For example, I can't even think of who it is off the top of my head, but I know somebody had just maxed one of they. It was like, I think it's like a mini. He had just maxed his mini. I think it's like a mini 2 or something. He brought it to his insurance, and his insurance told him, he's like, to be honest, man, it's not even worth fixing. If you just give us like $250, you could upgrade to a mini 3 Pro. And I'm like, bro, you paying $250 to upgrade to a $1,000 drone?
Hey, insurance, you have to pay for a new drone though. So I'm not gonna act like you just get a free drone after you crash your shit. You got insurance, you pay for the insurance, and then you crash your shit, and then you got to pay like $100 or $200 or some shit. But you get a brand new drone though. And you got to think about it like that, because otherwise, if it's a $3,000 drone, Mavic 3 something Pro or whatever the fuck. You crash, you don't have insurance, you got to pay another $3,000 to get a whole new drone. Or to fix it's going to be $500, $600, $700, $800, who knows how much. I don't know. I ain't never paid to get my shit fixed.
No, that's exactly what I was finna say, because every time I max my shit, this is just the starting prices on shit. I maxed my drone, I put down another 15, and that was just when I picked up my new fucking camera. And I've been stupid with this shit. I ain't gone insurance and none of that shit. And I broke that one. What happened when I broke that one? I had to put down another 15 just on a body. And put that bitch down, had that shit back. So, like, this shit will get real expensive real quick. And that's not even including none of the behind-the-scenes shit, because, trust me, this shit does not just go from...
You need a computer. You need a goddamn, I don't know, all kinds of shit.
Fucking Adobe, bro. Adobe.
You need Adobe. You
hey,
need software,
sponsor me, bro. Fuck that shit.
You need software, all that shit.
How the fuck could we get Adobe to sponsor you? Is that even possible?
He just stole one of my moves. Hey, sponsor me. I used to say that to John Basil all the time, and then I finally did a little piece for they party, so it worked. Keep doing it. Yeah.
I'll let him hit me for like 5 years worth of subscriptions, and then I'll be like, all right, let me get my sponsorship now. It's been like 5 years. I've given y'all like how much over this last time? Actually, no, I'm sure you probably given them crazy amounts of money over the years.
They took my money. I give them my money though. Hey, look, I remember when Adobe, man, you used to have to buy the DVDs, and you get one version. So if it was a new version, let me remind you, this shit was like video games back in the day. It came out every year. Every year there was a new version. So you pay $800, you get like, it'd be like, you pay like $800, you get like, hold on, and $800 was the student discount.
Hell no.
And then it's like 5 CDs. It's like 8 DVDs. You got to sit there and install all the motherfuckers. And then next year, CS3 comes out. CS4 comes out the next year. CS5 comes out the next year. Yeah. Now that. People went to cloud. It went to cloud. People was like, man, fuck that. I was like, look, man, run that. Give me that.
Bro, and free ass game, bro. If you, your female, Yo, man, any of the above, you know somebody that's in college or got one of them like Adobe discounts, run that bitch, bro.
Yeah, look, hey, if you're using Adobe, there's a little tip right now. Get somebody with an email that has a school email. Go to the Adobe website, go to the student side, and get that shit for the low.
Literally, do not be like me paying full price every month. Getting your
No,
ass
if it's full
taxed.
price is like $50, you're gonna pay like $25 or some shit.
Bro, it's not even. Bro, I swear to God, it's like $20 a month for like the student shit, and I'm out here getting taxed like fucking. It's either like $50 or $75 a month. And,
and then the difference between the two is the higher pay one, you get 2 users.
Bro, that's
the student one, though. You get 1 user.
Oh, okay.
And you know. They say that you're not supposed to be making money off the student discount. You know, that's what I heard. I heard something like that.
There's a lot of things we're not supposed to do.
You ever heard that? The student, you're supposed to not be able to. You're not making money off of it. You're supposed to use it for learning. It's supposed to be like taught for school.
Yeah, we learn how to make money.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the way you
feel me.
That.
Yeah.
That got me fucked up. That's what college for. The fuck? I don't even go to college.
Yeah, YouTube University.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I dropped out of college 3 times.
3 times. You could have finished.
3 times. What's crazy? I never made it through a whole semester, G.
Wait.
Never.
So you were like.
Never. My first year in college, fresh out of high school, I motherfucking literally went to college, walked into all of my classes that first day. After that, I never went back to class. I was trapping and fucking bitches.
Bro, that's the most unk shit I ever heard,
God,
bro.
getting them refunds checks, trapping and
refund
fucking
check.
bitches.
What you said? You said that? The refund check? Yeah.
God, give me my refund check. I'm trapping and fucking bitches. I was not buying books or none of that shit. I was not going to school.
Hey, yeah, Lord.
Take this little free money and tuck it away. He's like,
I ain't even gonna lie. I had to buy my sister college books. Them is just low key expensive as hell. What the fuck?
High key expensive as
Gee,
hell.
my second time going to college, I went, and I used to go to school every day. This time I actually went to class, but I never did the fucking work. Like, never. Like, school ain't for everybody. So if you know school ain't for you, don't go.
And that's okay.
Learn you a skilled trade.
That's okay.
You could pick up a camera. You could be a florist. You could be a fucking plumber. What the fuck ever.
Bro, you could do
You want to be a stunt driver? You can do it. Ian the Hellcat doing it. Like,
just go 100%. You just ain't no
Whatever
half
you
ass.
do.
If you gonna do it, do that shit,
that
man.
shit.
Don't half step. You half step, you gonna get half results type shit.
facts.
You gotta just go in. Just go in.
Real shit. If you're not gonna fucking put your all into that shit, there ain't no point in doing that shit.
Yeah.
And real shit, take it from me, bro. I'm one of the youngins in this shit for real, and I'll say this shit straight, bro. That college shit is not for everybody. I'll say this shit too. It is not like I ain't no smart kid. I was in AP classes. I know all that type of shit, but I just never gave a fuck. You could not have put nothing in front of me in school, and that shit would not have made me care. By the time I was, bro, real shit, by the time I was out of school, I had my shit figured out. And my teachers, my deans, my principals, they could not have told me shit because I already knew where I was going. I already knew how my life was headed.
Hey, so how'd you find the camera, Joe?
Like, how'd I get in the camera shit?
Yeah.
Bro, like, I could look on my phone right now. I had an iPhone for the longest time. This is why I won't switch off Apple, low key. Also, I love iOS, but that's besides the point. Yeah. Fucking, I could go back in my camera roll right now.
I guess you grew up with that shit. You grew up shooting videos.
Yeah, or I wouldn't say shooting videos, but like, all right. So, fucking, for example, like my first phone, this shit was funny as fuck. I ain't even have a camera for the longest time, bro. Like my first camera was like an actual little like shitty camera that like my grandma bought me type shit. It was just like some little like camera that like it took like some little ass like square battery. Like it was fucking ass. But I started off with that shit because my first phone was a flip phone, and I had that camera probably 3-4 years before I had that phone. Like my parents were old fashioned with my shit. They was if you don't got a reason to have a phone, you're not gonna have a phone. So fucking, I had that little camera, and I was just fucking around with that thing. There was no type of settings, none of that shit. It was you point and you shoot.
Yeah, that's what they call point and shoots. Damn, that sound like.
Yeah, exactly. And fucking, I used that shit for years, and then eventually I bought myself a little iPhone, and I started taking photos off that shit. And like that's where low key, like to a degree, like this generation is low key blessed, because never do I like, bro. There's so many people that never had the opportunity to showcase the shit that we got going on. Like, to be a kid that's my age with the availability to even
to shoot and edit and to post all that on the platform,
exactly,
all in the same day.
Exactly.
That's some shit a lot of motherfuckers did not grow up with.
Bro, no, literally. Well, even just the idea of documenting that shit. Like, just to be able to fucking take that photo and see it right after the fact, bro, people were not able to do that shit for the longest time. And now it's to a degree where people crave that delay. Like, you look at Polaroids, and people specifically buy Polaroids because it has that vintage look. Like, everything goes back to where it started eventually.
Did you say they crave the delay? They like love the delay again? Is that what you said?
Some shit.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, hey, that shit raw. Hey, because look, anyway, I thought you were saying something like, because that old school shit coming back, long story short.
All that shit. All that old school
Motherfuckers
shit
like that
back.
old, like that old process
Vintage,
of doing
grimy,
shit. Yeah.
the vintage, grimy look, all that shit is making it
That
come
VHS
back.
look. Like
That's
motherfuckers,
exactly
like
what I was
motherfuckers
about
buy
to say.
expensive cameras like this and then put a filter on it to make it look like shit.
Bro, no, literally.
You know what I'm saying?
I swear to God. And that's why one of the things I was about to say real quick.
Except for Sin City. Sin City actually bought a VHS camera.
No,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I was about to say.
They buy the real shit.
Shout out to
They buy the
my
real
fucking-
old shit. Yeah.
Shout out to my
Yeah,
fucking
shout out Sin City. I know, yeah. I talked to him. Hey, yeah, shout out Sin City.
Hell yeah, and all the motherfucking people out here shooting on real VHSs. And I say especially shout out Sin City, because I swear he the motherfucker that been putting people on game with this VHS shit for real. Like,
Hey, because that's not easy. A lot of people don't understand. Like,
hell no.
to shoot it on film, that's pretty much film, VHS.
Keep in mind,
Facts.
this
And then
man-
to get it all the way to your Instagram, man, it ain't just, you don't just plug your, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You
it's
don't
kind of
just
a
plug
process.
that up. That's a big ass
I mean,
process.
you could, but you got to get all these little components and shit
And they
that he had to
expensive
find
as
and
fuck.
shit. Yeah.
Bro, and that's not even to mention, but like if you ain't talked to like Sin or you ain't talked to none of these VHS shooters personally, a lot of people don't know this shit. Take Sin City, for example. He's told me specifically on his tapes, he has 30 minutes of space. On my camera, I shoot on a Sony A7 III. I can shoot
A7 III.
A7 III for everyone else.
Hey, you said that before. Hey, we talked earlier. You said triple I.
Triple I.
That's Roman numerals
I mean,
for three.
Technically.
Just to let you know.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Hey,
You're
but
not
I ain't
wrong.
never heard that. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of raw though. Like that's a new way to say it.
Yeah.
Say triple I.
Triple I.
That's crazy.
Type shit.
I forgot. Go ahead though. You were saying some shit.
Nah, you could. But nah, like take my shit for example. I got two 125 gigabyte SD cards in there, and I'm gonna be completely honest. If both of them bitches is empty, my battery finna die before that shit empty, before my storage is full. So I'm gonna be completely honest. To have 30 minutes of footage that you have to pick and choose the best clips from, like, imagine burning a tape mid whatever because you're trying to get some more different footage and hoping that it's better. Like, that's some
You
shit.
gotta really go out there and scout and pick and choose
Your
drivers.
shots. You gotta shoot
Exactly.
your, you gotta choose
Who
your
you know
shots.
gonna put on a show
Yeah.
and wait
And then still go back home.
and hope they show up.
Exactly. And then still go back home and make a fucking movie out of that shit. Because me, bro, you take me for example, I'm going through and don't get me wrong, the shit I do, that shit take work. But, bro,
We need to
I'm
get
going
Sin
through.
City in here, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm on.
Hey,
on
we gonna
that.
have a media podcast. Let me be on that bitch with the media guys. Shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
We
Bro,
got
run
Sin
that
City
shit.
in this bitch.
Hell yeah. Bro,
That's
this
a
is
few. That's a lot of motherfuckers. I don't
actually-
even know who to start shouting
It's
out.
crazy. It's crazy at this point because I remember who I remember from the meets. That's somebody, and then if I can't find their Instagram name, I
Can't
just
remember.
whenever I can't remember. But I be knowing who I be looking for.
Right.
It's good.
But all the media motherfuckers that's cold to me, I remember, no problem.
Okay.
Pull that shit right up. Because I know I was the nigga on your page the next day waiting on the tape to drop. What you dropping, man? What's
Send me that
I-
clip.
Yeah.
Send me that clip.
hell yeah.
I be getting so many DMs. Send me that clip. Send me that clip.
Hey.
Like, damn, I ain't even get to the crib yet.
Bro,
It'd
nah,
be
literally.
crazy, like, cause this is crazy. I gotta talk about this shit with Leon. First off,
I ain't do it.
I want y'all to know the video on my page of me walking the flowers into the pit.
Oh yeah, I did that.
He shot that. I want you guys to know the man walked to the car as I was on my way to go to the pit and beat me to the pit.
Talking when I had to go get the camera and shit. Yeah. Well, I swear I did. I swear I was about to miss that.
I
shit,
don't
man.
know how he made it happen. I didn't even see him. I was just walking.
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, you ain't see me record you? I'm like, no, bro. I did not see you. Nigga popped up out of
Your
nowhere.
adrenaline was goddamn pumping. Shit.
Like, but to the way you shot that shit, like, it was like a cinematic movie. Like, nigga, I felt like a superstar seeing that shit drop. Like, oh my God. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, that's crazy because everything we shoot in that environment, bro, is cold.
Yeah.
Anything we shoot in that environment is cold, Joe.
Hey, I've been begging Leon to get back out there with the regular camera, and he won't do it. He like,
Doing that. I be out there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I be getting shit.
Come on.
I be out there.
barely.
I be out there.
Bring the 360 cam back or something.
Yeah, hey, see, look, I be out there 360, man.
with
Motherfuckers know I
the
be out there.
360 cam was lit.
Yeah.
We ain't got enough footage of you with the 360
Yeah, I
cam.
gotta
Bro,
get back
no.
on that.
We only
That shit
see-
take a while to edit though. Everybody with the
Bro.
360 know, like that shit is not a.
It's not an easy.
It's a whole different
Oh,
kind of edit. It's
yeah.
like an edit inside of an edit. Every clip, it's hard to even.
Yeah, you gotta like fucking choose the frame and where it's at and shit.
You good? Oh, okay. I thought you were giving us telling us to wrap it up or some shit. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. In this bitch.
in this bitch.
Ain't no bottle.
Ain't no bottle. This the first podcast we did somewhat sober. Cause normally we be in this bitch drunk as hell by the end of it. Everybody lit.
Yeah.
But like that just goes to show I could do this shit drunk or sober. Like cause I love this car shit and the community around it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what this podcast gonna do, man. It's gonna put like faces or voices to this shit.
yeah.
'Cause,
Hell
like
yeah.
people be tuned in, and people don't know who to tune in to.
Exactly.
Type shit.
It
Hey,
get-
and this shit bigger than. I'll say this. This shit bigger than our city, man. This shit is bigger than all the people you know. It's bigger than all the car crews. It's bigger than. Man, this shit is worldwide shit.
Worldwide.
Worldwide shit.
Started in the Bay Area, Oakland.
Yeah. Worldwide shit.
I'm-
And low key, it was probably somewhere before that.
Nah,
Overseas. No, overseas. Now let's think about overseas, bro. Let's think about, man, you see the motherfuckers with the trucks on the two wheels. Like, come on, man. Like maybe
Okay,
maybe
yeah, shit.
maybe the Bay, look, somebody tell me if I'm wrong, maybe the Bay was the first in America. I don't know.
I want to say the Bay was probably the first to create a community the way they did.
Or
As
maybe they was the
opposed-
first to do straight up takeovers instead of
Yeah.
just other like
Yeah.
shit or
Or
something.
cause I mean, bro, we all be-
Because every culture got a car
Kind
culture.
of call that do the
literally.
same shit, the burnouts, all that
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't
Like, I
nothing
mean,
new.
Bro, we be seeing them videos up in India. Them taking them fucking BMWs, throwing fucking triple 360s and shit. Like that should be
Saudi Arabia.
Hell- nah, that's
Motherfuckers
the
be
one.
in the desert.
Oh, that's
wheelies in trucks.
Bro,
How you
that-
pop a wheelie in a truck,
I
Joe?
swear to God.
In the desert.
In the desert, 4 of them in the car. One of them is changing the wheel. Did you see that video, Joe?
Yes.
There's a video where he on 2 wheels and 2 motherfuckers on the door on the wheels that's in the air, changing the tire
Yeah.
as they're goddamn driving like 100-something miles an
That
hour.
shit's crazy.
Like, bro, like,
On 2 wheels, getting your tire changed.
hell yeah.
Right.
That's better than NASCAR.
Yeah, real tall like that. Yeah.
Cause
Bro.
NASCAR, they gotta pull over.
They gotta pull over. Motherfuckers need to do that in the lap type shit.
Like what? We just gonna drop this one behind us. Fuck it. We don't
roll that
We
bitch.
blew this tire. Fuck it. Like,
Bro, I mean, shit. Even I be seeing videos up in fucking Australia, bro. They be going dumb. Like Australia, fucking Australia, and they be having that shit legal too. Like, bro, you tell me Australia got full as legal burnout pits?
You want to know why Australia like that though? Because they have so much open ass, desert ass land. Speaking of desert, I want everybody that fuck with me to take a trip to AZ.
AZ. I keep hearing about it.
Man, Tucson got
Big
a
ass
slab.
pit.
They do their slab day.
Yeah.
And I want the Chicago boys and girls to come out and parlay. And
How far is it?
Shit, AZ.
A plane ride. Shit.
Well, that's
Hey,
Right.
niggas gotta hop on a plane and ship their
Ship your
cars.
shit.
yeah. Bro, we know how motherfuckers ain't nobody shipping shit.
I mean, some of these motherfuckers might.
I mean, not ship. They getting that bitch towed. They getting on a trailer.
Hey, and
trailer type of shit.
I need Body Art to quit bullshitting and come on the podcast. He gonna ask me why, motherfucker. You know why we want motherfuckers on the podcast. That I'm trying to let the motherfuckers I know that held the scene when I came on this bitch the opportunity to talk first, so y'all could paint y'all story and tell the shit from y'all view, and So yeah, Body Art. I know you just bought a GTR, but I don't even want to talk about that. I want to talk about how you almost ran me over. Like I want to talk about shit like that. Yeah, it's boy, I got footage. I'm gonna drop it tomorrow. Just I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow. Like shout out Body Art, and he wasn't even doing it intentionally. Like he was talking shit to somebody, and
you ended up
hit
there.
the burnout, and I'm walking up to him. It's my fault, but luckily, you know, Unc Flores might be fat and all, but I'm Freddy Fast Feet for real.
Got
I
them
got
happy
about
feet.
that jam. You feel me? But yeah, Body Art, I'm coming for you. I want you on the podcast, my nigga. Cause one,
Hey, I ain't never been smacked. My bad. I ain't never even been close to being smacked. I don't give a fuck what Mike say. Mike gonna say I almost got smacked one day in KC, but I ain't get smacked. I ain't get nowhere near smacked, man. My eyes be open. I be watching the physics of the car and shit. Like, hold on, that motherfucker going this way a little. Hold on, yeah, okay.
Bro,
You gotta pay attention.
hey, I be the motherfucker that be walking up to them bitches trying to touch them.
Touch the
and shit.
motherfuckers, right? Get tucked up under the cars.
But what's crazy is I know who to pull it with.
Oh yeah, that's the key.
Exactly.
That is the key.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
about who's in the car.
Yeah.
It's all about the driver.
Well, and you got to keep in mind, bro, too many people, I see this shit too fucking often, bro. Like, for example, bro, I'll literally say, over the weekend, I was out on some shoot shit, and I was filming one car, and then another car decided he wanted to try to get in that bitch, and I'm going to keep it a brick, bro. I'm not about to sit here and trust I'm not about to sit here and trust two cars going around me when I can only look at one car. You got to use logicality in this shit, bro. As much as we like to think that we are smart, bro.
This man dropping the words.
Dropping bars.
Logicality.
Bro, anything can happen with this shit for real. Like,
Boy, Raw ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, right. Hey, go ahead. We listening though. Go ahead.
I feel bad for bro.
Yeah, but back to logicality. Tell them about
logicality and no.
Bro, nah, but literally just be smart with this shit. Like, this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, exactly as you say, tucked up under them cars too fucking often. Motherfuckers coming out.
Hey, nah,
One of y'all-
motherfuckers definitely be getting tucked up under them cars.
Too fucking
I was
often.
tucking my baby boy in. Like,
Bro,
that's and
Nap
it be,
time.
And it be fucked up. But like, I'ma laugh at you because most of the time the people that get tucked up under the cars don't need to be out there. No way.
Hell no.
You not a real media. You not nobody who got a real understanding of what you're up against going out there. You expect drivers to be able to just stop. No, you need to pay attention.
Look, it's dark out there. There's smoke everywhere.
Get the fuck out your phone. Because you worried about your video on your phone instead of actually, using your phone to record, but using your eyes in real time.
Exactly.
Your
Damn,
phone got a delay.
Dummy.
Your phone don't see the shit as fast as you visually see the shit.
The frame
and
size is different.
And by the time you recognize, it's too late. Now you tucked up under somebody's car.
Bro,
Nap time.
And half the time, the only reason motherfuckers is running up in the middle of that pit is for that extra adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
The same reason that y'all is...
Go ahead.
Nah, you good. Same reason that y'all sitting here bumping in front of fucking media and shit. Media be staying back for a reason. There's a reason that we keep our distance and shit. There's a reason that we position ourselves the way we do. Every single time that y'all step in front of us, y'all making us put ourselves in a different position, which not only gonna fuck up our video, it's also finna make us have to adjust in a different way. Because just as he was talking about, bro, I don't care if you media, I don't care if you a spectator. If you filming with your fucking phone, look with your fucking eyes. That's the first thing that Leon told me. I asked Leon from the jump. I said, you got any advice with this shit? He said, make sure that you're not looking through your screen. Record with your eyes. Don't record with your screen. If you miss a shot, that's cool. You're not finna get another chance.
Drunk.
You're not
But
about
it
to get
makes
another.
sense, though.
Hell yeah, bro. You're not finna get another chance to come out and not get smacked by a fucking car. Are you gonna get another chance to get that exact same clip? Hell yeah, bro. Bro, we all got more to do than this shit. At the end of the day, we all trying to make it back to the crib. There ain't no reason to be out here trying to pull a little bit of extra adrenaline for whatever, bro.
Yeah, and for all y'all that be running in the pit because y'all see somebody running in the pit, stop doing that because
You're fucking up my video.
one, you fucking up the media's video. Two, now the drivers got to worry about trying not to hit you while still putting on this show. Right. If you guys don't realize, you make the pit smaller, being in the middle, and it's a ring of people outside.
Literally.
Right. They can't, if a motherfucker want to do a figure eight, they can't.
Bro, and you also got to keep in mind, bro, as much as I want to tell drivers smack a motherfucker in the middle, bro, keep in mind, if you get hit while you in the middle, you are in a lot worse of a position than if you get smacked on the outer ring. If you sitting on the outer ring, you getting sent out to the rest of the crowd. If you get hit in the middle, bro,
you get sent to the middle of the track.
You getting sent
tucked up under that bitch. I was tucking my baby boy in.
Literally, bro. And then too many of y'all, as I said, adrenaline fucking junkies jumping over cars and shit.
Hey, no, that's cool. If you think you got hops like that and you want to motherfucker do it,
and you can,
you know the risk. Go ahead, do it.
You know the risk of what you doing, and if you got hops like that to do it, do it.
Okay, but let me ask you about this though. You think it's right to be jumping over cars pole in hand?
Hell no, you might let a round off.
Do motherfuckers do that?
Yeah,
I ain't seen that yet.
I ain't seen that. Look, he about to pull out footage.
I got motherfuckers in 4K.
I got motherfuckers in 4K.
4K.
Us, bro.
4K like parquet.
I'll pull up the Lightroom. I got that bitch in the month.
Yeah, no, that's too much. Jumping over cars with the shits in your hand. That's too much.
Hey, listen to me, y'all.
Even driving, hanging out the window. Well,
put the poles away.
There's
like
no point for that shit.
Hey, I come from an era where the OGs told us,
you pull that bitch out. You
pull that bitch out. It better be to use it. What the fuck you flashing your gun around like a Polaroid? You a sissy or something? You want a motherfucker to think you tough? Nigga, I'll smack you and take your pipe. For real, nigga, I come from a different era. My motherfucking OGs and shit, they taught us how to shoot. They taught us when to shoot. They taught us if you pull it out, you better use it and make sure that motherfucker don't make it. Cause it's him or you,
bro. Especially if you finna pull that bitch.
And to be outside flashing guns like Polaroids and shit, that shit cool. That shit gay. That shit wild. Like y'all shorties gotta understand, and it's not y'all fault cause nobody taught y'all. Y'all trying to live like these rappers live. Right. Fuck all that shit.
Right.
It's been plenty of times I done been in the pit with pipe on me, and y'all will never know.
Never know.
You will never fucking know until it's too late, because when you run up, you going to be done up. And I'm talking about I'm going to shoot you through my clothes, and I'm going home. I'm shooting you through my hoodie, and I'm going home.
Damn. Oh, the real John Wick shit.
I don't like to boast or brag that I carry a firearm. because nobody should know. But for my safety and the people that be with me safety, me and the couple niggas you might see with me, they got it. And you might see some females with them that got it, but you ain't gonna see nobody waving that bitch. Well, my little brother, he retarded. They be out there waving them bitches.
Bro, that shit just corny, bro.
Them two motherfuckers, they wired different. they posing for the camera and all that shit, but they really do that shit to you.
Hey, but also motherfuckers need to be worried about. I'm not saying worried, but motherfuckers, you need to think twice, because you gonna get some nice pictures. Your face gonna be all in that shit. You got the banger all out, all that.
And it is not the media's responsibility to blur your shit. You are not their priority.
Yeah,
Take your fucking plates off.
The media motherfuckers is solely to catch this shit in live action.
Take your plates off.
If you pull up to the meets
Take the fucking
and
plates
you
off.
don't take your plates off, you won't see PD to find you. If you pull up to the meets and you posing with a gun and you ain't got your shiesty on, you wanna be a target for the future.
That shit.
Hey, but look, like real
pole.
media, like we might blur your shit out. We might blur your plates out. We might not use a certain clip or something, maybe, or but it's gonna be 100 motherfuckers on Snapchat, and your shit is gonna be all through this internet.
Hell yeah, bro.
You feel me?
Hey,
so we could do our part. People who have bigger pages, they could do their part. But look, your shit. If the police want it, they gonna get it.
They gonna get
100
it.
angles.
Hell yeah.
100 angles at all times, and most of them camera phones. Right. But I want y'all to stop depending on media or thinking media is supposed to blur y'all shit out, because that's more work for them to do in the end.
All right, take it for example for me. Every single time, I'm a less experienced editor. So I know someone like Leon, he could crank this shit out a lot faster. So you could tell me how long it take you. For me, bro, just editing, I think it was like a 4-second clip of somebody's plate. That shit took me like an hour and a half just to make sure that the blur was following the car. And that's just for an inexperienced media person. Like, okay, and that's me calling myself inexperienced. I've been doing this shit for a year, bro. Like, as much as this shit is difficult, bro, that's a lot easier than it was when I first started this shit. Because I remember there was times where I literally would spend like half a day trying to blur some shit, and I'd be like, all right, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I always do my best to protect the community, man. Like,
you got to.
People, like look, I'll say this now, a lot of motherfuckers mad at me because I don't tag them. Look, it's a reason. If you want to be tagged, let me know.
Nah, for real.
But I don't tag you for a reason, though.
Yeah, he don't tag you because...
There's a reason. I mean, I'll tag, I tag certain people, but usually they not in the video per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you want to be tagged, let me know. I'll tag you in the shit.
Bro, when I go to another thing, when it comes to swingers or anybody who slide, we said, like, bro, there's more to be made. Like, if you're someone who's trying to take this shit serious and you trying to make a name for yourself, bro, I'm always open to collabing with anybody who's trying to make a name for themselves when it comes to swinger-wise. When it comes to media-wise, I'm going to keep it a beam, bro. That's a lot more selective. I'm not just going to collab with any media-type person. But when it comes to swingers, bro, that shit don't matter. If I got a video with you and you want that shit collabed, bro, just say the word.
That's real. See, it's a lot of game being dropped today. And that's because we trying to motherfucking create something to give back to the community from where we all sit individually. Even the motherfucking swingers that we have on this bitch, they got advice to give. You know what I'm saying? These conversations, these is conversations that's being had outside of the podcast that y'all finally getting to hear. Because I'm the only motherfucker that's not a media person, but I hang with the top media motherfuckers from the crib. So, like, I hear a lot of ins and outs of shit, and then sometimes I be on bullshit from me being, like, a spectator perspective, and then I got to really think about it. Like, man, that is a lot more work for them to do when you could just come prepared and not motherfucking have your face out here while you up in your pole trying to be cool. Just not up the pole. Be cool. If you want to be seen, don't up the pole.
Throw up some fake gang signs
or something. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit.
Like, This that shit right here. Like, y'all getting some real shit. Like,
hey, look, hold on. Besides, look, hey, shout out to, I'm gonna shout out somebody. Nobody ever shouts out, bro. The motherfuckers with the laser pointers, man.
For real.
That shit raw as hell. Hey,
Y'all-
on the
you know,
drone.
Y'all make my
the
photos.
laser pointer shit is raw.
That shit raw as hell. Don't
But
nobody.
most of that, them be them
Hey,
beams
them be them
from
things.
guns.
Yeah, it do. Hey, but sometimes the motherfucker be out there with a motherfucking
Actual
lightsaber
pointer,
ass
yeah.
laser, bro, with like a metal
Yeah.
handle and
Hey.
shit.
Some of them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, but I'll pay my respect to
Yeah,
the
but they be
motherfuckers.
guns though. They be definitely be
Some
beams and
motherfuckers
shit. They
be
be
having
beams.
beams.
But the motherfuckers with the bright blues and shit like that, that's strong as hell, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all make my footage look raw as hell.
Hey, but what's funny is that be beams. Motherfuckers be having
Yeah.
different
Hell
colors
yeah.
on their beams.
What?
Green, blue.
But
You know
you
what
seen
I'm
the
saying?
motherfuckers with the beams when they keep that shit tucked over to the side to where you can still see the beam, but they're not overly flashing their pole.
Exactly.
Cause there's a way to go about that shit. Cause I've seen some motherfuckers where they will literally be pointing a pole at the dude driving. Like, I'm like, bro, you dumb as hell. Like, you asking for him to try and hit you. Like, that's crazy.
Cause
That's dumb as hell.
if
Like, that's
I'm
what I
a
mean.
driver
And
and
I
I
see
see
someone
somebody
pointing a
with a
pole at
beam
me.
and pointing the pole following me, oh, I'm coming for your ass. I'm finna,
Yeah, oh, we rolling back
I was
on your
tucking my
on
baby
the
boy
beat.
in. I'm tucking
up
you
under that
off,
belt.
bro.
I won't even feel bad at that point. Like, I mean, as I said, like, fucking pointing poles at cars and fucking jumping over shit with poles in hand. Like, bro, I've seen people, bro, Louisville, for example, I watched a motherfucker. He had his shit tucked.
Wait,
That motherfucker. Yeah,
Shout out
I mean,
Louisville.
wait. Y'all was.
Shout out Louisville.
See, both of y'all went to Louisville, so
yeah.
I got a question for y'all.
Nah, it was different occasions. He went to Louisville versus everybody. I went to Louisville on a random time and watched a motherfucker get
Hey,
smacked
but-
like 25 feet.
Ooh, shit, 25
Yeah,
feet
he was a
smack
big
is crazy.
325.
But wait, Leon, wasn't y'all in the projects in Louisville?
Oh yeah, we was in.
They was doing a takeover in the projects.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, it was, man. I don't know what it was. It was some country ass projects, bro.
Okay. Nah, when we was out there, that shit was country as hell, bro. Like, there was one point we was up in some like factories and shit. There was one side it was like abandoned factories, the other side it was like live factories. You're like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on
This was
here,
some
but
country project shit. Like you remember them juvenile videos back in the day and some
Yeah,
shit, bro.
I
It was some
saw it.
shit like that, bro. And I'm riding with Nick. And they all hop out the car. We all gonna go to the pit. I'm like, hold on, fam. We not finna just sit. Like, y'all not finna leave the car right here. Y'all look around, and it's crazy, Joe, because it's like it's white people in there too. Like, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what the fuck? This shit it was crazy though. But yeah, hey, shout out, shout them out, man.
Shout out Louisville.
Yeah, Louisville, and
for
man,
real.
and all the people from there.
Bro, there's
All the slacks from
hella cool people from Louisville for real. I met a lot of them when I went up to Indy. And a lot of them made the trip up to that legal pit. That shit was overly lit. I got to see a lot of people that I know from the Louisville versus everybody. I wish I went to that shit. Fucking, there was a lot of people I wanted to see.
a couple times.
Hey,
man.
I want to shout out all the out of town motherfuckers that come up here damn near every time something's
yeah.
going on.
Bro, and that shit costs money for
PJ,
real.
shout out PJ.
Yeah,
PJ,
motherfucking.
that Blue 392.
Yeah.
Fucking all y'all for real. Like,
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
motherfucking,
Utmost
when
love.
St. Louis pull up to this bitch, Louisville pull up to this bitch.
Yeah, Louisville
like-
a monster now.
Like,
Joe.
Yeah.
Sluggerville.
I got a lot of love and respect for y'all,
Hell yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I know that-
Motherfucking the KC boys, motherfucking Feast and all them,
hell yeah. New York.
New York, everybody, man.
yeah.
What we need to do, we need to get a Chicago versus Cali thing going. Whether we go to Cali
shit.
or Cali come to us, but we need to like merge the cultures, cause god damn, that'd be fire.
That would be crazy.
If we take one trip out there and then they follow up and take a trip here,
Yeah, let's make that a battle.
man, what?
Let's make that a battle,
What?
a yearly thing,
And
couple times a year type shit.
And I'm calling out 4 motherfuckers that was a part of last year's major action. Y'all know who y'all are.
You
You
gonna
can
say
either
it?
get a 4 for 4. It might be a little snow, or you might have some racks. But I need y'all to get with them in Cali.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I need y'all to get with them in Cali and
Yeah,
let's
y'all-
make this
yeah.
shit happen. Cause
Yeah, they need to.
I for the time I was on the scene And I know it's a lot more people who have been in the hierarchy than me. And we gotta have Panda Express.
Oh yeah.
We gotta have Panda Express in the mix, cause I don't know what he do,
Panda
but
Express.
he do what he do. And
Yeah, super shout out Panda.
like,
Super shout out Panda.
man, but yeah, like, yeah, I need y'all to get in tune with Cali and Oakland and the Bay Area and make a Chicago versus them. I feel like that'll be something major, something lit.
Wow.
And we could go out there for one, and then they come out here, like, make it a series where it's some back and forth shit. Because the merger of the two cultures, because right now, everybody got raw drivers. But I honestly feel like the Bay and Chicago are the biggest as far as culture goes.
Hell yeah. I mean, shit, all right, this is all I'm going to speak on when it comes to Cali and Chicago, but I know there's been 2 Cali drivers that made the trip up here. Shout out to both of y'all. To say that shit was real interesting when they was out here, that shit was crazy. So that should be slight. I think there's something.
That should be cold.
I definitely think, I don't care what nobody say. They didn't already I've been invited to the Bay by the host.
Ain't Zalday ain't he out there?
Zalday from
I was in when I first introduced the Flower Cone, I was invited to the Bay to go out there, and I kind of got scared because the niggas told me they was gonna destroy my flowers. But now I'm not scared. If y'all gonna tear this shit up, just know you paying for it.
That'd be good footage though. That would be good footage.
The same shit that apply in Chicago go apply in the Bay. You break, you buy. Hurry up and buy.
Hey, that would be cold footage though. Motherfucker rolling over that bitch.
Roll back and
glass
crack.
going everywhere, flowers going everywhere, smoking on that bitch. What?
Just be careful. Cali crazy as hell.
Hey, and if anybody try to like do this without me, just know I'm coming and finding you, and I'm gonna whoop your ass because I made this public right now. What I'm on.
That's real shit.
Hey, we need more fire pits, man.
For real, I need more fire pit
man.
footage.
I need more. What a fireman at, man. Who the man with the gas, man? Y'all need to be out there more often, man. Whoever you are.
What did you
Special request for me. Let me just get some more, cause that shit make everything look good, man.
Cause it's a light. It's a light.
Yeah, it's a light in the middle of that.
It's a big ass light.
A circle
Bro,
light.
And nothing is
you know
cool,
what I'm saying?
bro.
It fuck your head up, man.
Ain't nothing better than seeing a car just emerge out that fucking smoke or whatever the fuck it is.
Come from around the back of the fire ring
exactly.
and shit. Like,
come around that black end.
What?
Hey,
man,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want the shorties to stay their ass out the middle. I done seen quite a few motherfuckers get burned playing.
Oh,
and
Hey, I think a lot of us don't know that when you're in a fire pit and you're in the middle, the wind blows towards the middle of that shit.
Yeah.
So the fire don't go away. If you in the middle, you literally getting cooked from all angles.
Real shit. I will say it right now from experience. I have had shoes that literally got burnt because last year at Lumber, I decided to hop in the middle. Shout out Body Art. Fucking with his ass. And I'm not gonna lie, it was cold as fuck. So that bitch low-key heated me up, so I wasn't even that mad. But that bitch low-key fucked my shoes up, and I was shitty about that. Fucking melted them bitches.
And people slip on the gas. The gas is slippery. Y'all be on that trying to jump over that bitch. You gonna fall, and you gonna get your ass gonna be on fire and all kind of shit. Like,
bro, not only is gas slippery, the pit is slick. All y'all that be running up in the pit and shit. Bro, not only is it fucking dangerous as fuck and be careful, but bro, that shit is not like running on normal shit. There is rubber everywhere. That shit is either gonna be sticky as fuck, slick as fuck. There's damn near no fucking in between, so you really gotta be on fucking toes. And too many of y'all be running in that bitch and like slides and shit. Y'all tweaking, bro. Real, like I be
on the real, they be in
I
the
be
little,
lacing
little
my shit
Yeezys
hella, bro. Like you gotta really be on 10 when you do that shit. Too easy to get tucked up under that shit.
Too easy.
Damn dummy.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I just want y'all to know it's a lot of shit going on. We finna have a lot of hot shit popping off.
A lot of hot shit.
I got some shit on the works that motherfuckers, I ain't even gonna drop no names yet. I'm gonna just wait till it happen, cause like, man.
That's how you do it.
We car world in this shit. Like, that's what it's about. It's about the cars and it's about the people. And we want to hear from the people. And I know it's people that's ready to go right now. Like, I got y'all. But I'm trying to focus in and lock in on some of these voices that need to be heard. And once we motherfucking finish getting these perspectives out, then we flood and let everybody in. But right now we focusing on swingers, media, and hosts. Everything else fall in line after that. We want to get the people who make this thing possible out the way and let their voices be heard, because they need to be heard so that the spectators can understand the role they play. And then, like, man, at that point, I don't care who come on. Once we get the who's out the way, you could be a lot lizard. You want to come tell your story, baby, how you was sucking dick in the 392 before the nigga swung? Come tell it. I don't care.
Shorty getting down while he's swinging. Fuck you.
On God. Passenger princess sucking dick.
Hey, nah, you know who I want to see? I'm forever going to remember this shit. Chicago versus everybody. Who is that shorty fucking flashing her tits out the ZL1? That shit was funny as hell. Yeah, Black Camaro.
Was that Chicago versus everybody?
I swear. You know what I'm
that
talking
bro
about?
that be on lumber? I mean, that's with the Camaro, all black with the flashes.
What's
got
his
the
IG?
flashes on.
He don't be
I don't want to say
coming
his
on.
name.
Yeah.
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that wasn't Chicago versus everybody
Was
that
it?
you talking about when Shorty was flashing her titties. She came with me.
Plot twist.
I just happened to have them. I just happened to have them swinging
The plot
with
thickens.
him. Yeah.
You funny as hell. Plot twist.
Bro, I can't with you, Unc. Oh my God, bro.
Hey, all this shit is connected, man.
Bro,
It
bro,
is.
it's a small ass world too. Real shit. Like,
I keep telling motherfuckers.
It's a small city. Even the car
It
city's
is.
even smaller.
It's a real small city.
Man,
It's a real small scene.
hey, motherfucking Black Camaro ain't even have a clue that he had a porn star in his window until after it was over. I put two females
Some
in his
unk-ass
car
shit.
because they was like they want to hang out the window. One of them, good peoples. Other one, famous porn star. Like, so yeah, y'all should be thankful. Gave y'all a porn star at the meets.
He said, "Unc gave y'all like porn star gifts."
Y'all didn't have to motherfucker watch her all pixelated and beat your meat. You probably beat your meat to the memory of her later, but that's on you.
Lord, I fucking hope not.
They probably did, cause I had so many motherfuckers walking up to me asking me like, "Is that her?"
Right.
Yes, that was her.
He was proud as hell of that shit too. Big chested and all. Bro, Unc always got a female with his ass. I swear to God.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, he don't.
Shit.
I'm just kidding. That was simply for the podcast.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Good.
I've been laying low for a while now, so yeah.
Hibernation.
Hibernation. I ain't got no hoes. Where did my hoes go? I think I'm finna get them back though. Fuck it, why not? Man, but
Hey, one thing I do want to say real quick though. Any media motherfuckers that listen to this shit, I had too many people that Okay, for one, first thing I'll say, I've had too many of y'all reaching out to me, talking, like asking me for advice, calling me a big ass name in this scene. Bro, not only do I take that shit as a blessing, that shit's crazy to me. I truthfully don't even know how to take that shit because I'm just a kid with a camera, bro. But leading off that shit, I had too many people that helped me throughout this shit and was able to actually give me advice with this shit. So I say this shit all the time. And you ask anybody who's fucking reached out to me, I've done anything in my power to show love, help them out. However, if you need fucking advice, insight, whatever the fuck, bro, I'm the first one to say I don't know all this shit, but I'll tell you whatever the fuck I do know.
Hey, and you're not just a kid with a camera. You're a grown man with a camera doing what the fuck he love. So don't downplay it because you just downplayed yourself when you say shit like that. You chasing your motherfucking dream. You don't even know it. You accidentally chasing your shit. You ain't a kid with a camera. So I just want to put that out there.
You're not wrong.
OG words. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and get you some motherfuckers that OGs for real, because that shit'll change your perspective on shit. On some real shit.
For shit show.
And take that shit from a youngin' for real. And to all y'all youngins that do this shit for real, you really got to stay on 10, because there ain't a lot of young motherfuckers that do this shit. And the young motherfuckers the ones that going to be carrying this shit as this shit keep going. So if we don't do this shit right, this shit finna get fucked.
Facts. That's big facts, big facts. But yeah, man, so y'all tuned in to motherfucking the Rollback Show.
Jill.
We finna roll the fuck on up out of here.
Yes, sir. Finna roll up.
On God. We finna roll up and roll back. God damn it.
Finna text bro as I get back to the crib.
Hey, ShotByE. It was good to have you on this motherfucker. We finally got the man, the myth, the legend to get on the fucking microphone.
I had to share the time with my boy E. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Utmost love. Utmost love. And shout out to motherfucking Unc, bro. Most importantly, bro.
Yeah, shout out Flores.
Bro, real shit. Since I started this shit for real, he has been there, and bro, he been there since the jump with this shit for real. And bro, utmost love when it comes to that shit. And if y'all gotta get anything for your girl, your mama, any of that shit, y'all know who the fuck to shop with.
Yeah.
God.
And the bitches ain't cheap. I'm just gonna throw that out
Hell
there.
nah. If you ain't gonna pay, fucking go somewhere else.
But it's quality though. Like he said, he about to say it right now. It's not what you gonna get from Jules.
Hell nah.
He about to say it right now.
At all. This is not Jules Osco.
Right.
Fuck no.
This that.
It's that custom made bouquet shit. Get your
Facts.
girl right for fucking spooky basket type
Gourmet.
shit.
Gourmet shit. You feel me?
Exactly.
Big facts, big facts.
All right, man. Let's wrap it up, man.
We gone, y'all.
I'm just gonna cut it off on us.
Oh, bro.
Mike, out of this bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all just tuned in to motherfucking the Rollback Show. Now we rolling out.